guys, welcome back to the channel. Today's video is going to be sort of just a recap of my experiences doing gig work. So I made 3 videos, one doing Uber Eats, one doing Instacart, and one doing Spark. So now that I've been doing it for a while, I feel like I could give you some more insight into how my experiences have been. And I guess we'll start with Instacart. And this is all specific to my area, but Instacart for me has been, I'd say, like my main app. It has, for me, the highest earning potential. And then the second app would be Uber Eats. And then the third app would be Spark. I like Spark in theory, but I've been running into the issue of all the Walmarts are just understaffed and very slow lately. Now this could change, but yeah, it's just too slow. Like, I end up waiting 45 minutes for an order, and it's like for $20, so that's just not gonna cut it. It's quicker for me to just go into the store and do the shopping myself, and that's why I tend to just do Instacart. I feel like I'm able to make more for that reason, doing Instacart. And Spark also, it's just high demand. Everybody wants those orders too. So not only is there less orders, they're just slow. So it's not my highest earning app, to say the least. And to elaborate further on how I do the best doing this type of work is multi-apping, as I'm sure you've heard if you've been watching videos like this. So yeah, what I tend to do is, I guess you have to do this once you have a bit more experience. I don't recommend it when you're first learning, but once you get the hang of it, you can find orders that are going in the same direction, that are quick enough that you can get 2 at once from different apps, and then still make it on time for both of them. When I do that, I tend to have the best earning days. Yeah, and then another thing I wanted to mention is just like the expense of driving it alone is pretty significant. And one thing I have to just remind myself is like, because when you're spending your money in gas, it's sort of a little bit demoralizing, because it's like, am I just working to fill the tank? That's what it feels like. And if you're a gig driver, I'm sure you can relate. But the reality is like, the more gas that you end up buying, as long as you're working, if the gas is also going toward, your orders and your batches and your deliveries, it makes sense that the more gas you use, the more money you're making, in theory. Now, as a gig driver, it's important for you, like, to make the right decisions. You have to basically tell every single app, like, no, when the offer sucks. Just be like, that ain't worth my time. It's not even $1 per kilometer. Next order, right? That type of thing. And so when you do this, like, you have to make sure that you're choosing the orders that you're not just wasting your gas and all the money that you're making is just for the gas, if that makes sense. So that's a little update of how my experience has been going. There's pros and cons to this. Like, as we all are experiencing, the world economy and job market is just crazy. It's insane. Like, ideally, like in the past, I'm a musician, so in the past there's basically no music industry at this point. In order to make money, you have to do things like what I'm doing right now. Expand and try to bring in an audience, and then monetize your creative outlets. And that seems to be the only way to sort of break free of the rat race and the grind. Like, yeah, like I'm saying, I would like to reach a point where I can make the content related to my passions and my creativity and music, stuff like that. But you got to pay the bills too, right? And yeah, my goal with this channel is to eventually get it monetized, and to create more content that is in the into music. And I'll still make stuff like this, because we need money in this world, and you gotta make ends meet. And yeah, I'm sure most gig drivers, I mean, everybody who works doesn't want to be there. You know what I mean? And I would say a large percentage, maybe not everybody. There's some people that really enjoy what they do and love their jobs. And to those people, I say congratulations. That is truly awesome, and I mean that from my heart, because everybody should be doing what they love, but that's just not the reality for a giant percentage of people, because we live in a very expensive world that it's a dog-eat-dog world, right? Like, it's a cliche, but the rich get richer and the poor get poorer. But I would like to offer to you that think of that as a mindset. Either you have a mindset of wealth and abundance, or you have a mindset of scarcity and despair, really. So we have to change from within, and hopefully our external world will reflect those internal changes. So anyway, I'm about to go do some orders for the day, and I guess this is just a quick side note, but in my area, I live in Canada, so for people watching that aren't in Canada, we've been having this new thing on our roads here that are speed cameras, that are automated speed cameras. And if you're even a couple kilometers over, you will get a ticket sent to you in the mail, which is just kind of absurd. I don't think you should be speeding, but at the same time, like, the world's hard enough. Like, if you go 1 kilometer over and you're getting $100 ticket in the mail, like that's a lot for people these days. And yeah, Canada's already extremely high taxed country, and then we get this new stuff in on our streets and stuff. Anyway, little side tangent. If you don't have speed cameras, consider yourself lucky. And yeah. Anyway, one other thing I wanted to mention. It's kind of specific to Canada or people that live in cold climates that get a lot of snow. Yeah, people don't plow their driveways, especially people that are ordering deliveries, which means like don't even try to pull into their driveway because you're gonna end up getting stuck. I seen somebody damage their car because the bottom of the car got caught on like the ice, and then yeah, he told me about it. And yeah, it's just not worth it. Just park on the road and just walk the way. It sucks. It's something that it's just like going to an apartment. It takes more time, more effort to deliver the order. So yeah, that's just a minor annoyance of dealing with a pretty intense winter in Canada this year. So yeah, I just wanted to add that too. Gonna go do some orders. This is just a little update. Thanks for watching. I am a musician. We are working on an album as well. If you like this kind of content, please drop a comment, share your experiences, be nice, and like, share, subscribe. Stay on the lookout for more content. And as always, we got Gracie Girl riding shotgun. Take care. And I just want to say to all the new subscribers, thank you, and I appreciate you. Cheers.